Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I did not plan anything for today. I just thought I looked cute. So I was like, you know what? Let's film something. We're gonna use this to our advantage. And you know what you do when you don't plan in advance? Story time. Now, if you went to my elementary school, you probably know this story or were a part of it. But if you don't, I'm gonna tell you a fun little story that was quite, I don't know, the emotions from that day were just all over the place. Okay, let me set the scene for you. So basically, I was in my grade 8 class. We went to gym, which I'm pretty sure we had gym first thing in the morning, and we were in the change room, and it was getting, I think we had maybe a week left of school until we graduated from elementary school. If you don't know, elementary school was from kindergarten to grade 8. We were in the change room, and then we noticed that there were names all over the shelves. And so we were like, oh my god, because it looked like it was some sort of tradition. So we were like, yeah, we want to be a part of this. If we're leaving school, we'll sign our names on the what is it called? Benches, or yeah, I guess it's benches. And we were in the change room obviously for a longer amount of time than we were normally because we were signing them and we all had to have a turn, and there were only 2 Sharpies. And one of the people that was in the change room with us went and told our teacher. I don't remember what happened after that, but I know that we were sitting in science class or something, and I think our gym teacher came, and then they told our teacher. I don't remember exactly how it panned out, but the teacher found out, and we got in a lot of trouble, and we had a lecture from all 3 of our teachers, from our gym teacher, our afternoon teacher, and our morning teacher. It was a very lecture heavy day. We were just constantly getting yelled at, and we didn't really understand why this was a bad thing, because yes, I guess it's technically vandalism, but there were already signatures there, and they clearly got away with it because they weren't at the school anymore. We were the oldest people there, and so we didn't understand why it was a bad thing, because we were just other people did it, so it's fine if we do it, right? It wasn't to our teachers apparently, and they were very upset. They were like, I don't care if there were names there before, but then we were also confused as how they didn't find out that there were already names before, and obviously if they were gone from the school they couldn't have gotten them in trouble, but I guess the other people were more slick. They didn't have someone rat them out. And then at lunchtime, okay, so I was on the dance team, and we got after our competition, because we did really well at our competition, we got a dance team lunch. And so I was at the lunch, and I got pulled out of the lunch because we had to go get a lecture, and we had to go into the computer lab, and they gave us a lecture, and I brought my lunch in with me because I hadn't ate my lunch yet, and they were so angry. They were like, you can't be eating your lunch, you need to be listening to the lecture. And I was like, girl, I've gotten lectured twice already today, give me a break. And the principal came, and she was very upset with all of us, and she was like,
I'm so disappointed in you.
Technically don't get a graduation party. You get the part where they give you the diploma or whatever certificate, but we don't technically get a party. They choose to put it on for us. And she was like, I'm gonna take that away. And we were all everyone was sobbing in the computer lab. We're sitting on the floor in the computer lab, and everyone is sobbing except for me and maybe 2 other people. And then the part that got a lot of people was they made us apologize to the janitor. We had to go up to him and be like, we're sorry. And people were losing it. My friend, she burst into she was put together until she started talking to the janitor, and she was like, I'm so sorry, and then she just bursts into tears, and I was like, oh my god, everyone is losing it. People were like, I'm not gonna get my awards at graduation. Everyone was sobbing. It was a messy time. And they were like, well, because you vandalized, you have to go clean up trash on the playground. Now, they didn't make us do this during class hours or anything. Oh no, they're not that nice to us. We had to go out during lunch recess. All the kids are outside. Everyone is asking us what we're doing, why we're picking up garbage, why we're all sobbing. Like, why all of our faces were like red and sobbing. And it was so embarrassing. All the like grades beneath us were like, why are you guys picking up garbage? What happened? Oh my god, did you guys get in trouble? And we were like, yes, we got in trouble. Now leave us alone. And people were like angry. Like, I remember the person I was picking up garbage with was like, this is so ridiculous. I can't believe we have to do this. Like why are they punishing us? What about all the other people? And I was just like, oh my god. Then in our afternoon class, we were meant to go see this like slideshow presentation thing that they did that they were going to play at our graduation party. And they were like, well, the people who vandalized, they don't get to go watch the slideshow. So there was only the boys and then like maybe 3 other girls who didn't do it that got to go watch the slideshow. And I remember there were some people from the other class who did it earlier in the year, because we did it at the end of the year because we were like, okay, this is going to be our little way to be remembered. But some people, they did it at the beginning of the year and they got caught too. So all of these people were all together in one classroom and we were all sat in desks and we had to either put our head down or write an apology letter to our parents. To our parents. Like, why did we have to apologize to our parents? That never really made sense to me. Shouldn't we have made an apology letter to the janitor instead of sobbing in his face during the lunch hour? I don't know. Like, some people wrote apology letters. Like, I remember some people were sincerely sorry. Like, they were a sobbing mess writing apology letters to their parents. I was like, I'm not writing an apology letter. So I just sat there with my head down. And then the other people got to go see the slideshow and we were all so upset about that. And then so we were writing the apology letters, and then we found out. I don't remember if we found this out at lunchtime or if we found it out in the afternoon class. I don't really remember. But we got a form, and we had to get the form signed and bring it in the day of our graduation. Otherwise, we were not able to go to graduation. And so we were like, what? And so we had to like move appointments around. Like, if people had hair appointments or something to get their hair done or something like that, like you had to move that around and make sure that you could get to school and hand in the form. And so we got that form. And then on the bus ride home from that day where all the drama happened, we let off so much steam. Oh girl, we were so angry. I remember us all just like yelling. We were all just like, I can't believe this. We have to bring this form in. I'm not going to be able to go to my hair appointment. What am I meant to tell my hairdresser? That I'm a vandalist? And then people were like, why didn't the people from the other years get caught? Why is it just us? Like, who was the person who told? We were all so angry. Oh my god. So the day of graduation, I got my form signed, I showed up to school, and I remember they didn't want us to just give our forms to like the front, like the secretary. We had to go into the principal's office and have like a personal conversation with her. And I remember she pulled me in and she was like, Olivia, I don't think you're a bad person. I just think you made a bad decision this day. And I was like, okay. And then she was like, you're a follower and you followed what these people did and that wasn't the right choice. And I was like, is she saying I don't know how to make my own decisions? I was like, are you insulting me? But like also, like, I don't know, I didn't know what was going on. And then I remember she hugged me, and then for some reason I remember she asked me like what my dress looked like. Like, she just told me that she basically was like, you're not a terrible person, but like, you don't know how to make decisions for yourself. And then she was like, anyways, girls, like, what color's your dress? I just remember it was a weird conversation. I remember she hugged me, and then I left the office, and I was like, okay, that was weird. And then I went and got my like hair and nails done, and then I went to graduation. But that was a weird time. That's probably one of like the most strange stories I probably have, because that day was just full of sobbing, picking up garbage, lectures, and I don't know, just all around weird emotions. It was a weird time. Grade 8 was a weird time in general, but that day was probably the weirdest day. there you go. That's the story of when I almost didn't get a graduation because we vandalized. So yeah, if you want to hear some more weird stories that I have, just let me know. Tell me in the comments. Give it a thumbs up. Do all the things. I don't really like saying those things because it feels awkward. Maybe I just don't know how to be a YouTuber. Like, you know how they always do it at the end? They're like, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, all of that stuff. Like, I just hate asking for those things because it sounds so weird and like, I don't know. Whatever. Just, just do the things if you want to. I'm not gonna pressure you. Okay, bye.